What is Britain doing in the Iran war? Well, it's not what we're being told, and it may have very devastating consequences that we're not being told about either. Well, Britain says it's not involved in this war and that it's diplomatically seeking a solution to the war. The trouble is, neither of these statements is really true. Britain is involved because the US is using its bases in Britain and on the British territory of Diego Garcia to launch offensive strikes against Iran. Britain says the US is only using these bases for defensive strikes, but this claim is undermined by the fact that the aircraft flying from Britain are enormous heavy bombers, and the facilities in Diego Garcia are being used both by heavy bombers and US aircraft carriers, a fact that was revealed in a recent New York Times story about the troubled American aircraft carrier that is using Diego Garcia as some kind of supply base because its normal base in Bahrain has been damaged by Iranian attacks. As for diplomacy, there is no real evidence that Britain is doing anything to stop the Iran war. There are currently no talks between the US and Iran, and there is talk that major hostilities may soon resume. Where is Britain, you might wonder? The British political class is paying no attention to these issues, but believe me, Iran is paying attention. Only a few days ago, the Republican Guard in Iran said that Iran would attack those countries that were hosting US bases that were used to attack Iran, including Britain. This is no hollow threat. Iran has ballistic missiles with a range of 4,000 kilometers, which gets you pretty close to, for instance, London. According to the Financial Times today, Iran is actively considering hitting targets in Europe, such as Bulgaria, if major hostilities resume. These will not necessarily be attacked using little Shahed drones, but will be with larger ballistic missiles, which are very difficult to defend against. And indeed, Britain has no anti-ballistic missile defences, which carry larger warheads, and it seems are being very accurately targeted, perhaps by using Chinese or Russian intelligence or satellite data. For instance, Iran has been able to hit US facilities and bases in the Gulf region very accurately, including destroying large and very expensive aircraft directly. This should, of course, be a major political issue. It is not.